Zach, if he opts out, would you sign him to a multi-year deal?
I mean, I'd consider doing that, but not much has changed since last offseason, except, it's great that these things, the performance is better, so I might go a little longer than I would have before, but he's a year older. He's still in a demographic that typically doesn't age very well. So, I'd still be looking at, a 3-year deal and not some super long contract.
It's interesting because you said what will have changed. I mean, a career year, I guess, would have shown that he's able to make adjustments that we hadn't seen him make before. But if you're an organization that doesn't want to commit to that profile of player into his 30s, I don't know what else can. David Stearns, I'm sure, is pretty convicted in how he views all positions and how he values them. So I'm not sure what could change that. What could change would be an even more enormous level of fan pressure to bring him back if he's coming off a great year. But I also think we tend to have these big picture conversations a little early. We're all guilty of that. Let's see how the numbers look and how the whole season looks when it's all said and done. But right now it looks like the Mets are coming up against a good problem to have, but still problem thing, where he's going to have a great year. But then there's pressure to give him from the public to give him the kind of contract you never wanted to give him in the first place.
Remember the key. First of all, this is way early, but we have a general manager on set here so we could ask him about it. The market dictates what the Mets do. This was never the Mets didn't want Pete Alonso. It was that Pete Alonso thought his market value was greater than what it was. So that's my question. Forget about what the Mets think. Will the market change their thoughts on what Pete Alonso is?
Yeah, I mean, if he continues to do what he's doing, and even if he drops off a little bit, the market will be better for him, which could influence that. But it could still be that the Mets hold firm on kind of how they're seeing him long term, and that pushes him elsewhere.
I slightly disagree with that. I think if the market for Pete Alonso is more than what the Mets, like you're saying, if it pushes it, if his great year makes his market really robust, that to me makes him less likely to be a
right. But that's what I'm saying. It's not. But last year was not because the Mets wanted Pete Alonso back.
They wanted him for this year, and they were perfectly happy to have Vientos at first instead.
Well, you mentioned the fan pressure.
I'm not sure I'd go quite that far.
You mentioned fan pressure, too. I think that dictates the market, well, at least what the Mets are going to do and how they're going to approach this. If he's hitting $295 at the end of the year with near 50, I'm sorry, the Mets are going to have to bring him back.
And if
they're
not,
going to have no choice.
If not, what's the alternative? It was Vladimir Guerrero Jr. was a thought.
Gone now.
Yeah. Well, they would look at it like they have a ton of young infielders like Vientos, like Mauricio, like Acuna, like so many guys. And Ryan Clifford, who's a prospect who they really like. I know none of these people are a smidgen as proven as a Pete Alonso, but they look at it like we got to find spots for these guys that'll shake out fine. We've got enough depth. That's how they would see it. Obviously, they're better off with Alonso this year.